When's the last time you called your mum? Not texted, actually called. And not just on Mother's Day when you felt guilty. The Fourth Commandment is the only one of the 10 that comes with an explicit blessing. God promises long life to those who honor their parents. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Our culture has completely lost the concept of honoring parents. Today, we're talking about what that really means and why it matters more than you think. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. Notice it doesn't say obey once you're an adult. It says honor. So what's the difference? For children and teens, honor primarily means obedience. The Catechism says, as long as a child lives at home, the child should obey his parents in all that they ask of him, when it is for his good or that of the family. But here's the key phrase, for his good. If a parent tells you to lie, steal, or sin, you don't obey that. Obedience to God comes first. St. Thomas More chose execution over obeying King Henry's command to deny papal authority. For adult children, honor means respect, regular contact, seeking counsel, and providing care. It means not abandoning your parents when they become inconvenient. St. Thomas Aquinas taught that after worship of God, honor of parents takes precedence over all other human relationships. That's how seriously the church takes this. Let's be real. Our culture celebrates teenage rebellion. Every sitcom shows children outsmarting their parents who are portrayed as stupid. TikTok is full of teens mocking their parents for clicks. We've normalized disrespect, and it doesn't get better in adulthood. How many people have you seen park their elderly parents in a nursing home and visit twice a year? The stats are depressing. 60% of nursing home residents receive no visitors. Then there's the flip side. Parents who fail their duties. Remember the 2019 college admissions scandal? Rich parents paid millions in bribes to get kids into elite schools. What did they teach their children? That rules don't apply to you. That success justifies dishonesty. Today's biggest parenting failure? Handing children smartphones with unlimited internet access and no supervision. Then we wonder why 11-year-olds are addicted to pornography and why teenage anxiety is skyrocketing. Parents are supposed to form their children's character. Instead, we're letting YouTube and Instagram raise them. I need to address the elephant in the room. What if your parents were abusive? What if the relationship is toxic? What if honoring them feels impossible? First, let me be clear. The Fourth Commandment doesn't require you to submit to ongoing abuse. You can and should establish boundaries protecting yourself and your family. But, and this is hard, it still requires respect for their human dignity. Even abusive parents are created in God's image. You don't owe them access to your life, but you do owe them basic respect as human beings. This is where professional counseling and spiritual direction become crucial. Healing from childhood trauma is real work that requires help. The goal is forgiveness, not for their sake, but for yours. Bitterness poisons the one who holds it. And here's something powerful. Offering your suffering to God transforms it. Jesus told us to pray for those who persecute us. That's not weakness. That's supernatural strength that can only come from grace. Speaking of forming character and strengthening family relationships, let me tell you about a resource that has helped countless Catholic families grow in holiness together. Tan books. If you're serious about honoring your parents, forming your children in the faith, or healing family wounds through deeper spirituality, You need the wisdom of the saints. Tan Books has been publishing these spiritual treasures since 1967. For parents raising children, check out their children's books and family resources, saint stories, virtues training, and materials that actually teach authentic Catholic faith. Not watered down versions, but the real thing. For adult children seeking to understand and honor difficult parents, read Introduction to the Devout Life by St. Francis de Sales, practical wisdom on living holiness in the real world with real relationships. And their Tan Classics collection gives you 12 spiritual masterpieces, including works on family life, forgiveness, and Christian virtue. These books have formed Catholic families for generations. Want to understand what St. Thomas Aquinas taught about honoring parents? Tan publishes his works. Want to learn from saints who navigated difficult family relationships? They've got those stories too. Here's the offer. Click the link in the description and use code CARMEL15 for 15% off your entire order. Note, this discount cannot be used on items already on sale, but their regular prices are already excellent for the quality you're getting. Okay, let's talk about parents' duties. This commandment isn't one way. Parents have serious duties to children. The Catechism says parents are the first responsible for the education of their children and must create homes where tenderness, forgiveness, respect, fidelity, and service are the rule. Your job as a parent isn't to make your children happy. It's to form their character, educate them in faith, and prepare them for heaven. Not Harvard, heaven. Too many Catholic parents prioritize their children's athletic careers over spiritual formation. They'll drive 3 hours to a tournament but can't get them to Sunday Mass. They'll pay thousands for travel leagues but nothing for Catholic schools or youth groups. And here's the result. A Notre Dame study found that only 8% of teenagers raised in households where faith wasn't prioritized remained practicing Catholics in adulthood. 8%. If you want your kids to keep the faith, you have to prioritize it. Period. So how do we actually live this commandment? Let me give you specific, actionable steps for children and teens. Obey the first time without arguing. Speak respectfully even when you disagree. Help around the house without being asked. Put your phone away during family time. Say thank you for adult children. Call or visit regularly, and I mean more than holidays. Ask for their advice on big decisions. Include them in your children's lives. Provide financial help if they need it. When they get elderly, provide care or arrange quality care. Here's a challenging thought. Would you put your own child in a facility where they rarely see you? Then why would you do that to your parent? Obviously, some situations require skilled nursing care, but too often we warehouse our parents because caring for them is inconvenient. That's not honoring, that's abandoning. Make family meals a priority. No phones, just conversation. Ask your parents about their lives, their stories, their faith journey. You have limited time with them. Use it well. The fourth commandment comes with a promise that your days may be long. God blesses those who honor their parents. Maybe that's physical longevity. Maybe it's spiritual richness. Maybe it's breaking cycles of dysfunction in your own family. But here's what I know. When we honor our parents, we honor the God who gave them to us. When we respect the people who brought us into existence, we acknowledge that our lives are gifts, not accidents. Your homework. Do something this week. to honor your parents. Call them. Visit them. Write them a letter telling them something you appreciate. If they've passed away, have a mass said for their souls. Drop a comment telling me one way you're going to honor your parents this week. Let's encourage each other in this. And don't forget, check out Tan Books with code Carmel15 for 15% off. Link is right in the description. Their family resources and saint stories can transform how your family lives this commandment. Subscribe for more content on living the 10 Commandments in the real world. And I'll see you next time. God bless.